Welcome, we're here at Black Hall 11 NBC Universal with two of the stars of Chicago Med. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the season.
Wow, it's fast-paced. We'll deal with topical issues, as is like Dick Wolf. I think that you'll get to know the people that work in the emergency department and the trauma unit, not only as incredible doctors and nurses, but also really interesting people with faults and
A realistic approach to life.
Yeah.
Absolutely a realistic approach to it. I mean, we have a most incredible makeup and prop crew. So
the effects department is fantastic.
Yeah.
And we have a series, just a whole bunch of people on set with us that are holding us to task for trying to keep it as realistic and as true to life as possible.
And how do you guys go about doing that? I mean, especially in Chicago. I mean, we've seen with like Spike Lee's Chirac. People from Chicago got a little upset because it felt a little misinformed or whatnot. How do you guys really, as a show, stick to that?
Well, I mean, we're dealing with something totally different in that, we're dealing with the effects of what happens. We're in the hospital emergency department, so certainly you're going to run into serious trauma. So we're trying to deal with it from a very medical, realistic point of view.
And trying to stay away from, the issues that Chicago deals with are not unique to Chicago.
Right.
They're issues that are common in any major metropolitan area, and like Epatha was saying, the fallout from all that ends up in a hospital, and whether it's violent crime or just
accident,
sickness,
whatever it is,
or elderly care and the healthcare system and insurance and all of that stuff, we are dealing with all those issues on a week-to-week basis.
And I know you're the new guy, so what is that like coming into an already set family?
Well, I think that's one of the most fun things that we've been able to play with is how Connor fits in with the well-oiled machine. And sometimes he goes right along with the flow.
Right.
And sometimes he has a different idea of how things should go.
And he and I have butted heads.
I was just gonna ask.
Yeah.
In fact, in the episode coming up, we have a serious disagreement, and I mean those are the things that make the show interesting. It's a hospital setting, it's an urban setting, so you have to have those moments where people are not going to agree, and even in medicine there are disagreements on how things should be done, and I think that we've done really well and we have these great consultants who keep us to task, as Colin was saying. So it's been an incredible experience.
And what's one episode kind of coming up that you kind of excited to share with everybody?
I'm excited for next week's.
Yeah.
I think it is. It was a beautifully shot episode. I thought the script was really incredible. The issues that it deals with. There's a brother and sister who come in as stowaways on a plane, and undocumented immigrants, and they.
So he takes care of them.
I take care of them, and then.
But Homeland Security shows up, and so I have to deal with those issues that are hospital focused and for the safety of the hospital and the continuation of the hospital, and that's where we butt heads because he's treating them and he knows what they need, and so without giving out any more.
Can't give too much.
When can everyone tune in to see that?
Tuesday night at 9.
Yes, 9 p.m.
8 Central.
8 Central. There you go.
They all have it.
We're on the West Coast, but we're from New York and we're shooting in Chicago.
Exactly.
So
they're on Chicago time, y'all.
There you go. We're on Chicago time.
Yes.
Thank
Such
you.
pleasure. Thank you.